3:10. They're set to go. Stand by for a start. Holding them up. Racing in the detonator, missing the start slightly, blazing away. Alaskan God went back as well, so did Fat Roy Slim. Karamundi jumped out well with So War. Also up there soon after the start, Own the Queen. No one really keen to lead early. Red Sun Sensations pulling his way up there to join those. Turner now goes to the front with Own the Queen, and Red Sun Sensation comes over from So War. Beautifully placed soon after the start, Antique Miss, a length away, Karamundi. Then Sensational, who's one off in the early part of proceedings, go into the back straight and better than midfield for Pike. A length and a half to Fear the Wind, Demolish, and over on the outside, Kisses from Kelly, trapped out 3 deep at the 1200, followed by Blazing Away. Then came Flower in the Wind and Fat Roy Slim, and Alaskan God is last. To the Riverside they go out by the 1,000 here in the Detonator Stakes. Turner slowing them down with Own the Queen, 3/4 of a length in front. Red Sun Sensation, So War third. Then came Antique Miss, who's up there beautifully placed. Kisses from Kelly pulling his way around them. Over on the inside, Karamundi, close handy, Sensational. They're followed by Blazing Away. Demolish is in the middle. Over on the inside to Fear the Wind. Further back, Alaskan God, Flower in the Wind, and Fat Roy Slim on the fence last of all as Own the Queen goes to the 600. On top, she leads the way by a half to 3/4. Red Sun Sensation pulling out early as Antique Miss being put into it now. The pace had been really slow mid-race. Kisses from Kelly's wide. Over on the rails, So War back in the middle, Karamundi. Sensationals there in the centre. At the top of the straight, Own the Queen, joined by Red Sun Sensation. Making its move as Antique Miss about to wind up behind them to Sensational. At the 150, Own the Queen. Red Sun Sensation and Antique Miss. Sensational can't get to them. So War's near the rail. Own the Queen fighting tooth and nail. Antique Miss comes again. She'll dive, and I think she'll get there. Antique Miss has got there on the line to win the Detonator Stakes from either Own the Queen or Red Sun Sensation. The middle from Sensational, and they were followed home by Fear the Wind, Karamundi, and So War. Demolished further back behind them. Kisses from Kelly, then Fat Roy Slim, Blazing Away, Flower in the Wind, and Alaskan God amongst the last home. 7 will get it. Antique Miss, ridden by Chris Parnham. Number 7, Good Battle. Own the Queen kept fighting, so did Red Sun Sensation. But Antique Miss was the one that finished off the race a little the better. Sensational back behind them was there, just couldn't deliver, and is back in 4th placing in 1:53.54. Gee, it was a slowly run Detonator. They walked around. A dawdle fest. Antique Miss got into that lovely spot forward, and that always meant that she was to be in that commanding spot for Chris Parnham, who won this race back in 2018, the last time that he'd won on Falcon Crest. And he's delivered here on this Doomsday Mare, Antique Miss, for Bob Peters, trainer Michael Grantham. Second goes the way of 3, Red Sun Sensation, by Awesome Rock, trained by Sue Olive and ridden by Pat Carberry. And 4, Own the Queen, an Awesome Rock mare as well, and trained by Justine Erkelins and ridden by Troy Turner. 34.46. Gee, it's a big sprint, and it's a short neck and a short half head, so little wonder there was no impact from those, back any further than about 5th there in running. It made it awfully hard in what was a very, very pedestrian run Detonator Stakes. Well, we go to the final event now, the Bellis Racing Joiner Racing Syndicate Handicap. They've already had a great day. At 5:28 they'll jump with 1 Keep Reading, a late one here. Number 1 Keep Reading is out. Bob Peters has made his way now down to the winner's enclosure after the win of Antique Miss. I think the last time that those colours were carried to victory by a Peters owned horse was, when was it? I think it may have been, in fact, True Attraction, was it there? Star Exhibits won the race for them before as well. Let's go downstairs to Lockie.
Thanks, Darren. Yes, winning owner Bob Peters joins me now. Bob, Antique Miss out to 1,800 metres today. It didn't look like they were setting any records out in front, but really well handled by Chris Parnham.
Yeah, absolutely. He did exactly what I hoped he could do. Said to him before he went out, let's, just go forward and see if you can get a spot. If you can't, and there's no pace, you probably have to lead. He said, "Oh, I don't think I'll have to today." So he knew what he was doing, and I'd say it's a very good ride that got us the race.
The mare herself, Antique Miss, she's been a marvel for yourself and Michael. She's such a versatile mare and, to be honest, probably underrated.
Oh, well, she went through a bit of time where she lost a couple of races and then had to get them back again, and she never leaves the feed. She's around all the time and just wants to go to the races. So
Where to next for her?
well, I don't know, we might have a look at the Bunbury Cup or something like that, but it doesn't matter what distance you put her over. She seems to perform, so we'll see how we go.
Such an honest mare and a well-deserved result. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's Bob Peters and here's Chris Parnham.
Chris Parnham joins us now. The last time Chris rode this mare, she won a Latrice on Perth Cup Day over 1,800 metres. She led that day, Chris, but today she was close handy and she showed what she has done across her entire career. She's extremely versatile.
Yeah, she can lead, she can sit handy. She can even sit often, but she's just got plenty of talent and never lies down. It was a bit of a slow tempo and the leaders kicked well in the corner, but she was too good on the line, yeah.
Certainly didn't look like you were setting any speed records out there behind Troy Turner and Own the Queen.
No, probably didn't look like there was a heap of speed on paper, and it sort of turned out to be that way. But she had a nice run just behind him and was able to move when we needed to, and she did the rest for me.
From Own the Queen's perspective, that leader, it was very similar to the Starstruck, where at the top of the home straight or just before it was going to turn into a really big sprint very quickly.
Yeah, it was probably similar to that race and probably cancels a few of the horses' chances back in the field. But yeah, no, it worked out for us and it was a good win.
Get the feeling that she'll stay if they were to go to a Pinjarra or a Bunbury Cup?
Yeah, I think she will. She's pretty, as you said before, she's pretty versatile. She does everything you ask her to. She settles, quickens when you ask. And she 1,800 metres today and she was doing her best work through the line, so can't see why she wouldn't get a bit further.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks.
There's Chris Parnham combining with Michael Grantham, Bob Peters and Antique Miss to take out the second of two features here at Ascot this afternoon. The Reliable Asset Maintenance Detonator Stakes.